Have you ever felt like your personality, your inner struggles, or even the way you experience the world didn't quite fit the mold others expected? What if the answers you've been seeking aren't found in generic personality tests or surface-level horoscopes, but hidden deep within the month you were born? What if your birth month carries a profound psychological imprint, silently guiding your patterns, decisions, and emotional rhythms without you ever realizing it? Carl Jung, one of the most influential minds in psychology, believed that our lives are not random, that nature itself follows deep symbolic cycles, and our place in that cycle carries a psychological fingerprint. According to Jung, the month in which you were born is far more than a date on a calendar. It represents an energetic doorway, a moment in time infused with archetypal meaning that imprints itself on your subconscious mind from the very beginning. Think about it. You were born during a specific season, surrounded by unique light, temperature, rhythm, and symbolic energy. That moment left a psychological imprint on you. And the more we understand these hidden energies, the more clarity we gain about our core strengths, our deepest wounds, and our life's path. This isn't about astrology in the traditional sense. It's about archetypes, patterns, and inner truths that psychology has only just begun to explain. In today's video, we're going beyond surface-level definitions and diving into Carl Jung's timeless wisdom to uncover what your birth month truly reveals about you. From the quiet insight of January to the transformational fire of November, each month holds a unique psychological archetype that can help you unlock the version of yourself that's been waiting to emerge. And before we dive in, if you find value in uncovering the deeper truths about who you are and how you're wired, don't forget to subscribe to Mindful Sphere. We share powerful, thought-provoking content every week, grounded in psychology, shaped by insight, and aimed at helping you become who you were truly meant to be. Now let's begin this journey, not into fate, but into the forgotten symbolism of your soul's timing. Chapter 1. January, the sage who walks through winter. Born in the heart of winter, January souls carry the stillness of snow and the strength of survival. These are the people who seem older than their years, not because they lack joy, but because they've always had a deep inner knowing. Carl Jung would say that those born in January resonate with the archetype of the sage, the quiet observer who sees beyond appearances and values truth over trend. These individuals often feel a strong sense of responsibility from an early age. They think deeply, move carefully, and plan with purpose. They don't chase attention. Instead, their calm presence naturally earns respect. Like the bare trees of winter, their strength isn't loud, it's rooted. If you were born in January, your path isn't about noise or applause. It's about legacy. You're here to build something that lasts. Ideas, values, foundations. The world may not always understand your depth, but that's okay. Your wisdom was never meant to be loud. It was meant to guide. Chapter 2. February, the visionary soul. Born in the stillness of winter's end, February souls carry a quiet brilliance that often goes unnoticed at first. They're not loud or showy, but their minds work in mysterious, creative ways. Carl Jung would say these individuals are naturally tuned to the unconscious world. They see what others overlook. While others follow tradition, February-born souls gently challenge the norm. They don't seek conflict, they seek truth. Often misunderstood in their youth, they grow into wise innovators. Their strength lies in subtlety. They don't force change, they become it. Their presence inspires transformation, not through pressure, but by example. They remind us it's okay to be different. In fact, it's necessary. Chapter 3. March, the reborn spirit. Those born in March are nature's quiet warriors of emotional transformation. Emerging at winter's end and spring's beginning, they carry the energy of renewal deep within. According to Jung's view of archetypes, March-born individuals are shaped by cycles of loss and rebirth. They feel things deeply, not just for themselves, but for others too. This emotional intensity gives them the power to heal, grow, and guide others through dark times. They often go through major life shifts that reshape who they are, but they always rise stronger. Their compassion isn't weakness, it's their greatest strength. In a world rushing forward, they remind us to slow down, feel, reflect, and begin again. Chapter 4. April, the Inner Warrior. April-born individuals are natural fighters, not in a destructive way, but with purpose and courage. Their arrival during the full bloom of spring reflects vitality, boldness, and a powerful drive to take action. Jungian psychology would frame this as the archetype of the warrior, those who thrive in challenge, push boundaries, and inspire motion. They don't wait for change. They become the change. Their energy is electric, often leading them to leadership roles or becoming protectors of others. Passionate and sometimes impulsive, they're fueled by purpose. But their true strength lies in their heart. They fight not for ego, but for what they love and believe in. Chapter 5. May, the Patient Builder. Born in the heart of spring, May-born individuals embody the archetype of the builder, steady, grounded, and quietly determined. Carl Jung would view this as a symbol of integration between the material and the spiritual. These individuals are often drawn to structure, beauty, and long-term stability. They don't rush, they build brick by brick, moment by moment. Their patience is their superpower. Whether it's crafting a home, nurturing a relationship, or pursuing a goal, they understand that true success takes time. Often underestimated for their calm nature, May-born souls are unshakable when rooted in purpose. Their loyalty is deep, their focus unmatched, and their ability to create something meaningful is what sets them apart. Chapter 6. June, the Harmonizing Mind. Those born in June carry the archetype of the mediator, individuals with sharp intellects and even sharper instincts for balance. Influenced by the energy of early summer, June-born souls thrive on communication, connection, and curiosity. Carl Jung would likely see them as bridges, linking ideas, people, and perspectives. They're often the ones in the room who see both sides of the story, who can sense tension before it's spoken, and who work to bring clarity where there's confusion. Their minds are always moving, absorbing, questioning, analyzing, but their hearts guide their wisdom. They're not just thinkers, they're peace builders. When they speak, people listen, not because they shout, but because they bring calm to chaos and insight to noise. Chapter 7. July, the Deep Caregiver. If you were born in July, you likely carry the heart of a nurturer. This month is deeply connected to the archetype of the caregiver, an individual whose emotional world runs rich and deep. July-born souls often prioritize family, tradition, and emotional bonds. Carl Jung believed that our emotional instincts are shaped by archetypal forces, and for July individuals, this often means an innate ability to love, protect, and heal. Their strength lies not in loudness, but in presence. They remember birthdays, notice when someone is hurting, and offer support without being asked. Their sensitivity is not a weakness, it's their superpower. While others rush, they sit beside you and listen. They're the emotional anchors of any group, quietly shaping the atmosphere through empathy, loyalty, and quiet resilience. Chapter 8. August, the Natural Leader. Those born in August often radiate the archetypal energy of the king or queen. Their presence is commanding, not through force, but through confidence and charisma. Carl Jung believed that leadership isn't something we learn, it's something we embody when we align with our inner archetypes. August-born individuals tend to naturally assume positions of responsibility. Others look to them for guidance, reassurance, and vision. They carry a magnetic aura, one that inspires loyalty and admiration. But behind that strength is a deep sense of duty. They don't lead for glory. They lead to protect, to uplift, and to empower. Their challenge in life is often balancing authority with humility, power with compassion. But when aligned, they become powerful catalysts for change, lighting the way forward with both courage and grace. Chapter 9. September. The Quiet Perfectionist. Those born in September carry the archetype of the analyst. Guided by a sharp intellect and a natural inclination for order, they thrive in environments where structure and precision are valued. Carl Jung often spoke of the importance of balance between intuition and rationality, and September-born individuals embody this harmony with ease. They see patterns where others see chaos, and their gift lies in transforming disorder into clarity. These individuals are not loud about their talents. They let their consistency, integrity, and attention to detail speak for them. Their calm presence often brings stability to those around them. However, their pursuit of perfection can sometimes become a double-edged sword, making them overly critical of themselves and others. When they learn to balance excellence with compassion, they become powerful forces of grounded wisdom and quiet leadership. Chapter 10. October. The Harmonizer. October-born individuals carry the archetype of the diplomat. They are naturally drawn to fairness, beauty, and equilibrium, often acting as the peacekeepers in both personal and social settings. According to Carl Jung's understanding of archetypes, these individuals possess a deep need for unity, not just in relationships, but within themselves. Their charm is subtle yet disarming, making them effective at navigating conflict with grace and empathy. They often have an eye for aesthetics and a heart for justice, using both to create harmony wherever they go. But their desire to keep the peace can sometimes lead to self-neglect or indecisiveness, especially when they prioritize others' comfort over their own truth. Once they learn to honor their inner voice alongside their need for harmony, they become radiant examples of balance, able to inspire unity in even the most divided spaces. Chapter 11. November. The Alchemist. Those born in November are deeply tied to the archetype of the alchemist. Their essence is transformation. Just like autumn leaves falling to make way for new life, November-born souls understand that growth often requires letting go. Carl Jung believed that individuals with this archetypal energy are drawn to life's mysteries, not for entertainment, but for evolution. They crave depth, not surface-level connections. They ask the uncomfortable questions, face their shadows, and seek meaning in pain. This intensity can make them appear private or guarded, but it's because they carry a sacred relationship with the unseen. When November-born individuals embrace their power to transmute suffering into wisdom, they not only heal themselves, they become guides for others. Their strength lies in their emotional courage, and their presence often marks the beginning of someone else's transformation. Chapter 12. December. The Visionary Sage. Those born in December carry the essence of the visionary sage. As the year draws to a close, this archetype stands at the intersection of reflection and anticipation. December-born individuals possess a rare blend of deep wisdom and unwavering hope. They see the big picture, integrating past experiences with future possibilities. Carl Jung believed that such souls operate on a higher plane of awareness, often guiding others through their insight, patience, and philosophical depth. These individuals aren't just thinkers, they are spiritual architects, designing futures built on meaning and purpose. Their optimism isn't naive, it's rooted in hard-won clarity. They uplift others not by force, but by quietly holding space for growth and renewal. If you were born in December, your gift is your ability to inspire change, not through noise, but through perspective. Now that you've explored the deeper symbolism of your birth month, ask yourself this: what inner truth has quietly been waiting for your recognition? Because Carl Jung didn't believe in coincidences. He believed in patterns, in synchronicities, in signs that the soul sends when we're finally ready to listen. And your birth month, your entry point into this life, is not just a timestamp. It's a map, a message, a mirror. Understanding this symbolic blueprint isn't about boxing yourself in, it's about breaking free. It's about reclaiming parts of yourself that were always there, just hidden beneath the noise of modern life. When you embrace the energy you were born into, you begin to live with more alignment, more clarity, more power. If this video sparked something in you, don't let that spark fade. Subscribe to Mindful Sphere and join a community where depth, awareness, and transformation aren't just buzzwords, they're a way of life. And if you feel like someone you love needs this message, share it with them. Because when we understand who we are at a deeper level, we don't just change our own lives, we give others permission to do the same. Until next time, stay curious, stay grounded, and always follow the deeper truth within you.